What's up, guys? This is Frank. Got some training footage for you from this week, which is now less than 6 weeks out from the meet coming up. So this is from Sunday, March 6th, first training day of the week, hitting hypertrophy squats and then my bench press strength day. So for this on squats, intensity is going up each week, even for the hypertrophy days, with the volume coming down a little bit. So now we're up to 142.5 kilos, or right around 315 on the 315 pounds. I actually had to use the Texas bar today. I usually use the Ohio power bar, which is 20 kilos. So this is the Texas power bar, which is pretty similar with its specifications and everything. It's a little bit different. But it's 45 pounds too, so that adds an extra pound to get to the 315. But these moved really well, just stayed beltless, and I was really happy with the way these felt. My form is starting to feel really good on squats and pretty much everything now that I'm hitting the competition lifts more frequently. So this is bench strength day. I was really excited coming into this workout to hit the bench. I did get the Ohio power bar for this. The guy who was using it was done by the time I was benching. So the prescription for today called for 92.5%, and that ended up falling between 275-ish and 281, so between like 125 kilos and 127.5. I didn't get my first set on video because my card filled up. I had to delete some old clips. But I went with the 125 kilos on my first set, and it just flew up so quickly that I decided to go with the higher end and hit this 281. And I was really happy with the way all of these sets moved. Really motivating for me since my bench has always been kind of a struggle for me to make progress, but I think we're finally found what works for me in order to make some progress here. So this is my last set of bench. I think I called this an RPE 8.5 maybe. So next week I'm doing an AMRAP, as many reps as possible, with 2.5 more kilos, up to like 286-ish pounds. So really looking forward to how that goes. I have AMRAPs next week on all of my competition lifts at different percentages. But my final rep there, it moved really well, and I made sure I paused it a little bit longer on that set than my previous sets. So next here are deadlifts, working with 87.5% this week for my strength day, which was 215 kilos. Hit 4 triples for this, and these also moved really well. This is my first set here, and was really happy with the speed of these. I have an AMRAP next week at around, I think like 5 more kilos than this, around 485. So looking forward to that also. So that was my first set, moved really well. And then by my fourth triple, this is what it looked like. I think on my second rep, at the top of the rep, I kind of got pitched a little forward, and you can see when I get to that, it kind of threw me off a little bit. If you watch at the very top here, I started to lean a little bit forward, got off balance, just made to really reset myself and take a little bit longer before hitting the final rep. But that went up super fast. I think I called it an 8, but it might have even been a lower RPE than that. So really excited for my deadlift as well. So this is right after those deadlifts, just hitting my squat technique or recovery. Really the purpose of these days are to get some more work in with the competition movement at a decent percentage, but at a volume that is low enough that's not really going to, I guess, contribute to fatigue, and it'll actually hopefully help for me to recover. Hey guys, it's Wednesday, March 9th, getting ready to head to the gym. It's 4 p.m. right now, just got home from work. Going to eat something really quickly, get changed, and then head to the gym in like 15 minutes probably. So just got a scoop of whey protein that I just mixed with some water. It's about 25 grams of protein, and going to have an English muffin, just because we have like a ton of these in the house. We got them, it was like buy one package, get two free. So I need to eat these before they get all moldy. So that's about like 25 grams of carbs. So usually before the gym, that's what I try to hit. I ate lunch around noon, so it's been a little while. But just going to eat this quickly, give me some protein and some carbs. Gonna get changed, head to the gym. Excited for today's workout. Got 175 kilos for 3 triples on squats. So hoping that goes well. Feeling pretty confident going in. So I'll see you guys in the gym. So before I came to the gym, I did also take my pre-workout caffeine, so just a 200 milligram caffeine tablet before I left for the gym, and then I am ready to go. So this, like I said, 175 kilos on the squats for 3 triples. This is actually 5 kilos more than what I opened up with at Raw Nationals. Like I said before, I was pretty confident heading into this based off of what I hit last week, which was about 5 kilos less than this for 3 sets of 4. So these moved pretty well. Let's see the first set here. I think all the sets actually moved really well. I was actually wearing a pair of medium SBDs knee sleeves for the first time. I've had larges for a while, and the owner of my gym was at the Arnold and picked me up a pair of the mediums that I could use for competition. So I'll probably use them on most of my strength days leading up to the meet. The other days of the week, I'll probably just stick with the larges. I did notice maybe a tiny difference between the medium and the large, but nothing really too significant as far as like helping me out of the bottom of the lift. They definitely were way tighter, but I'm not sure if they really helped too much compared to the large. But this is my second set here. Gives you a good gauge of my depth. This is right at knee height filming here, and definitely hitting depth even with how strict the USAPL can sometimes be. So that was the second set, heading into my final triple. And I'll let you guys watch this. I called this in RPE 8.5, I think I called it, which means I had definitely 1 left and maybe 2. They look kind of slow, or the last rep looks kind of slow, but I think my form holds up pretty well. My elbows are shooting up a little bit at the as I go on the eccentric portion. Probably a little bit more than what happens obviously with lower weight, so that's something that I'm just going to have to keep working on, and a mental cue for me as I get into higher percentages. But I was really happy with the way those went, and looking forward to next week having an AMRAP at 395. So the last clip here is just my bench hypertrophy day. This was right after hitting the squats, so similar to what I hit on the squat hypertrophy earlier in the week, 72.5% for 4 sets of 7, and this moved really well. Really focusing on my setup and my form though, and making sure I lock out my elbows. The USAPL really is pretty strict about not giving you the start command unless your elbows are fully locked, and you obviously have to lock out your elbows at the completion of the movement. So I always try to think about that even when I'm doing like these days that aren't so specific to like a 1 rep max. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.